What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? How are y'all doing out there? Happy Sunday night. Hope you had a good Sunday. Hope you had a good Saturday. Hope you had a great, fun, fulfilled weekend. Yes, as we prepare for another week, because tomorrow morning is Monday. But before that time comes, we're going to be chopping it up tonight about this Insecure Season 5, Episode 4, titled Faulty Okay. Are y'all loving the season so far? Let me know down in the comment section below. And shout out to Reviewz21 in the chat right now. Hey, or hi, hi, yay, Team Nate and Itza. Well, we definitely gonna talk about it. I couldn't even reach your comment. But Reviewz21, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. And my guest right now is backstage. I'm going to bring her on in just a little bit. But just to let you know, just to clean house just a little bit. If you watch my channel, if you subscribe, if you're kind of familiar with what's been going on with my lives, you know, they are not being archived immediately after the broadcast ends. They post 12 hours later. That's horrible for channel growth, channel views, you know, and I've been going back and forth with YouTube a lot. And so I'm kind of running different experiments with my lives. This one I'm doing in 1080p at ultra low latency, meaning that it is going to be real, like more real time. Like if I say, hey, Neries, if you're in the chat right now, or Denise Nicole, if you're in the chat right now, hit one real quick, you know, it should pop up really fast. There's really like no delay. And I want to see if that's going to help archive the video when it ends. I'm trying to do my part. Next week, I'll do it at normal low latency. It won't be that live. It'll probably be like a 20, 25, 30-second delay. I want to see how that is loaded up to YouTube. and see if that helps archive. So I'm just, the video quality may dip a little bit this episode, this live stream. Just want to let you know, but it is going to be real time. And so Nary's 21, Denise Nicole, go ahead and hit one in the chat for me. If you don't mind. I just want to see if that's just going to pop up real quick. But I'll go ahead and shout you guys out again. Nary's 21, thank you so much for being here, as well as Denise Nicole. Peace was good. We are 6 minutes in, and we got 20 people right now watching on YouTube. And I just want to thank you guys so much for coming over on YouTube. And I am live right now on YouTube at Just My Opinion Reviews, also at Twitch right now at Just My Opinion Reviews, Facebook.com/Just My Opinion. And you can also follow me on social media. All that information is down in the description box below. And we got a few more people popping into the room. We got Gregorio Gonzalez. Hello, Avery. How you doing, man? What's going on? Thank you so much for being here. We also have ER's grandpa in the building. What's good? Hey, how you doing? And also Mara Sharice. Hey, love. Hey, how you doing? I see you right there. I love the way you look in your new profile pic. Y'all got to check out Miss Mara Sharice. Subscribe to her channel. She just dropped her new lingerie. No, excuse me. Let me get it right. Actually, you may have to put that in the chat. Yeah, go ahead and do that. So I want to introduce it the right way, because first impressions are everything. But it's a dope line, and she has that information on her outlet. And so it is a lot of nightwear for women, and it's just good stuff and good taste. And so again, Mara, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. But boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen out there, thank you so much for your patience. I don't do these lives every Sunday by myself at 10 p.m. CST. I have a lovely guest who joins me each week. I love this woman right here. She has a ton of great energy, a wonderful, bubbly personality. And for the fellas out there, she's also easy on the eyes. Coming all the way from Houston, Texas, that is Miss Tyra with Struggle Reviewz TV. Hey, how you doing, man? What's good?
You always gotta crack me up as soon as you introduce break. I'll be all ready with my face. You always mess it up.
It's all good. It's all good. We want to see you smile. We want to see you smile. From ear to ear. So no, it's all good. All love, and thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it.
Thank you.
Right on.
I am so excited about this episode. I feel like this was a return to what we love about the show, all that good comedy. And I'm ready to talk. I'm here to represent for the girl on the beach.
Really?
With titties.
Yes. I see.
That's hilarious. I felt like I should come on live and have the girls out, because the girls was jiggling all up and through this episode. And Issa, it was a problem for Issa. She felt
it was. We
need to talk about that.
It was. Let me hold on one second. I just want to make sure okay. I had to make sure I was good on social media. Well, I'm loving all the energy I'm getting from you. That's what's up. I guess it's safe to assume that you really did enjoy this episode. You really did like it.
I did.
Nice. Because if y'all don't know, she really wasn't feeling the first two episodes. She thought it was kind of lackluster. She thought the episodes were filler, talking about, hey man, we need some more substance if this is gonna be the final season, the final finale, and I can't necessarily say I disagree with you there. But ladies and gentlemen, this is Tyra with Struggle Reviewz TV. Again, I'm going to be doing these with her every Sunday, 10 p.m. CST. You can follow her on social media. All of her information is down in the description box of my video. But also, if you go to my channel and you head over to my channel tab, you will see her information right there. This is what her channel looks like. Such beautiful. Look at them thumbnails. I mean, she just uploaded a video for passing that film right there. Her problems with the harder they fall, which I love, and apparently she didn't like it so much.
Go check it out.
Yeah. Also, the Wood Breakdown and Wu-Tang season 2 finale review. So y'all make sure y'all show this sister some love. And again, all you got to do is just head over to my channel right here. Click on the channel tab, and bam, she is right there. Struggle Reviewz TV. So y'all make sure, again, y'all show her some love. And shout out to Mara Sharice again, one of the moderators out there. Her new sleepwear line is I Deserve. That's what it's called. Marit. I don't know, but it's I deserve. So there you go. Check
That's
her
some
out.
French. That
Yeah,
that sounds
yeah,
sexy.
yeah.
Okay.
She own it. She own it. She own it. She own it. She
I
own it.
love
She own
her.
it.
I didn't know anything about that. I have to go check her out and support.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So, but let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get into this, guys and guys. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. And this is the live recap for Insecure season 5, episode 4, titled "Faulty Okay." And again, I just want to pass to you, Tyra. Go ahead and give us your first impressions, of this episode, your likes, because apparently I can see that you liked it, your
Yes, I
dislikes, if any, and just kind of how you feeling about everything so far, and we'll go
do.
ahead and get into it.
This was like what I was feeling about last episode, that everybody is kind of going to get their own personal episode, and this was definitely a Nathan episode, and us catching up with him to see where he was. I pretty much liked everything about this whole episode. I felt like it was, this show for the most part is, though we have a lot of serious topics, it's funny, and I thought we lost a lot of that with those first two. It was there, it was present, but I think that this episode gave us a really good balance of giving us the serious subject matter, getting us caught up as far as Nathan and Issa is concerned, but also really, really funny. The only thing maybe that I did, it wasn't much, because I think we got so much seriousness from the last episode with Lawrence. This was a lot lighter, and we
Mhm.
also crossed the bridge that we needed to cross, because I said episode 1 she needs to go take her ass to Nathan, and that's what she went and did. So I was
Really?
excited to see that.
Okay, okay, that's what's up. Well, I'm glad you liked it. To be honest with you, I am not as enthused about it as you are. But that doesn't mean I did not like the episode. I still thought it was a pretty good episode, a decent episode, and there were moments where I did laugh, and of course, we're going to talk about it. But for me, I'm not trying to sound like a hater or nothing like that, but I'm just still not, and on board with this Issa and Nathan relationship.
Yeah.
I just, if the show ended with them being together, I wouldn't be mad. I'd just be a little bit disappointed. But I'm not the characters. If they happen to fall in love with each other and live happily ever after, then it is what it is. But you are right though, because last episode was a very serious episode
Mhm.
dealing with Condola and Lawrence, and them
Yeah.
trying to adjust to having a newborn and him being out of state, trying to fly in and out and all that stuff.
Mhm.
And it was some funny moments too. But yeah, this one is a bit lighter, and so I can't wait for the part to where everybody, they come together like the Avengers.
Mhm.
Like everybody. I want to see like a Nathan, Lawrence,
Uh,
Daniel, Issa, Molly,
you keep
Tiffany.
throwing Daniel in there.
Yeah, he
You
got he
want
got
to
to
see
come back.
Daniel so bad.
We got a guy. I got to get some Daniel closure. I gotta know
Oh
if
man.
I seriously want to know. But besides him being with Issa, I want to know if him and Spada hooked up for the Nordic Iceland beach. Like I'm so, I really am. I want to know if they got that collab off and
No,
running.
I feel you on your your concerns for this episode, because even though it is like, and I feel bad because though I do see her with Nathan, it's more of a common denominator cancellation thing. Like if you're gonna be with anybody, as far as who we've met and seen her have a connection with throughout the seasons, why not be Nathan? But I felt like also with how strongly she was against being with Nathan last season and her personally choosing Lawrence over him, it
Hmm.
was just kind of here like, oh, so yeah, so since that didn't work out, now I'm an option. It just kind of
Right,
felt real,
right.
it felt a little secondary, but I was still happy to see it.
I got you. Well, let's go ahead and get into it. How you feel about this comedian right here, Ryan Davis? I like him. He, he's
Funny,
he's funny to
very
me.
funny.
He's funny to me.
Funny, representing, letting black people know we need to put on, sunscreen too. Even if it's just in the front, we
Yeah.
need to put some on.
Yeah, he's like, you missing your whole back. He's like, well, I'm always facing the sun. What kind of
Yes.
crazy logic is that? But that's just that comedy that that he's always able to deliver. I didn't know he was going to be in this show, and so that was just like
Mhm.
a nice little addition. Because I
Yes.
follow him on social media. He's funny, and he don't just talk about comedy. He talk about real stuff too.
Yeah.
One of the last jokes I saw he make was I think he's talking about his brother's gay, so he has some gay jokes and he talked about their relationship. It was funny as hell.
Yeah.
I laughed out loud.
He reminds me of Faison.
Yes, yes, yes,
Yes.
yes, yes, yes. Definitely, definitely, definitely. But the episode starting off, Nathan is trying to put it together. He trying to collect, he not the cheeks are out. Ryan is sitting in the little lawn chair right there. He trying to be a good host and all that, and it can be quite stressful. And I guess these are two of Nathan's homeboys over here to the right, and I guess we're gonna be talking about them. But then your girl is popping up right here. She got him out there
Yeah,
as
she was
well.
there. She was representing.
Yeah, being extra
Had all of
extra.
her tests
Just
out.
had it
I
seemed
think
like. Go
that
ahead, go ahead. My fault.
everyone there was because it felt like it was like a promotional barbershop, like beach picnic type situation. So I think everyone there was a barber along with the girl with all of her chests out. I think all of them work in the barbershop with Nathan.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
I was gonna say with her though, it seemed like it was a character shift. Seemed like she
Yeah.
was a little bit more like she just seemed
Out.
more down to earth in the first episode, just kind of just more chill. Um but here she was just like
Yeah.
I'm just
Yes.
like that, I don't know. It just
Yeah,
it
it was
was
that that extra boost to present her like as a threat, and so I used to like you look a lot different outside of your smock. Like I ain't
right,
know all
right,
that was
right,
up under
right,
there, girl. Are you checking for Nathan? Cause
right.
I low key am.
Right, right, right. But here come the main crew right here,
Yes.
like the Power Rangers coming around. They talking about here we got a buffet of Negroes out here, like Costco, and I gotta say, your girl, what's her name? Kelly to the left. She has
Yes.
not been my favorite, not just this season, but the whole show. But I liked her in this episode. I did. I don't know why.
What? You don't like Kelly?
I don't dislike her. She's just not my favorite. You
I
know,
love Kelly. I'm glad here, which is they kind of snatched it back because we got such a serious kind of tone from her in that very first episode. That was one of the main things I liked about that first episode. And now they just kind of fell back into funny Kelly, and we're not getting a whole lot of substance from her. Even now, with her being on this spiritual journey, we still find time to just be really joking in the earthquake. And I dreamt about my mom. She's still delivering comedy, but I do want some more, substance from Kelly. But I love Kelly.
I got you. I got you. I mean, she's up and down for me, but I liked her in this episode, especially because Issa a weird ass. I mean, my goodness gracious, we gonna get to that
Awkward.
in just a second. But first of all, your boy Crenshaw tripping on the social media.
Yes.
I don't know what he tripping on, but we gonna come back to that because that does circle around. But here come Issa. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've done this before. Like, when somebody comes and says hello, but you reply to what they say the wrong way. Cause he was like, "What's good?" She was like, "I'm fine. And how are you?" And it was everybody was like, "What?" She was like, "And you didn't ask me." I mean, I've done that before, but man, this was cringeworthy right here.
Yes, it
Like
was.
it was bad. It was bad. It was very bad. And I
It
can't wait to get
was.
my commentary on Nathan here in a second. But she was all over the place.
Yes.
I thought I had a picture right here of Issa getting hit in the head with that ball. But you see it coming in on the left side of the frame here. But apparently
Spencer, somebody yells, "Hey, Rainbow, throw the ball back."
right.
I love Issa's awkwardness here because that's what we love Issa for. We can always rely on Issa to be just awkward and always say the wrong thing. And it's a throwback to, her YouTube series. She's forever going to be that awkward Black girl.
Yeah. How do you think she handled it though? Because as they was walking up, she was like, "Hey, are you and Nathan good?" She was like, "I'm finna go over here. Hopefully I don't cry in his mouth again. My tears are probably salty." But she was like, she said it's been a week, since that happened. And she said they kind of texted each other, but not about that. And so I'll just go ahead and say I gotta jump ahead. If I'm of course I'm a join the fellas on this, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like being team Nathan, what is he supposed to do? I think he handled it well. I don't think he's supposed to go up to her and say something like, "I think just want to let you know, none of that." And so I don't know. As I was watching this encounter right here, this confrontation, I was just saying, man, what's the best way for everybody to come out on top? And your girl
Yeah.
messed it up. She crashed and burned. You know, she crashed and burned. So, but here's your girl right
Yes.
here. Would you want to see them together? You think that'll work?
I don't feel like we know enough about her to really get that picture, but just off of her vibes and her energy and how bubbly and thitty she was throughout the whole episode, it's not giving me Nathan. I don't see him, with her. Even, she might be something good to lay on, but that's
Oh
about
yeah.
it.
Something good to lay on. That's what's up. I like how you put that right there. And so I like this right here. I don't have the picture of the fellas that they was talking about. No, I have them earlier. The gentleman right here to the right, but right here, and I think Mara Sharice made a comment. Yeah, Molly is on the hunt again. Look
Yes.
at her. Man, she could look at she's shining her teeth. All of that. But I ain't mad at her.
Yes.
And I like. I mean, I think it goes without saying. But she would made a comment like, hey, I don't want to pick now. Both of these guys are still in the running until they disqualify themselves, and I'm just kind of laughing. So I don't know if you have any comments there. If you want to,
No, I love it. I love Molly's whole energy. Molly has been unchanging so far from episode 1 to 4. She is on the prowl, but she is not pressed. It is so great to see her and not really just taking everything personal. Everybody, her mother, people in her ear, like she's on a time crunch. Like, come on. She's like, no, I'm not taking anything serious. I'm trying to get rubbed on. It could be you or you. Make the right choice. Choose the right cat. You worried about the wrong cat.
Yeah. That was
Just focus on that. But it's nice to see her just chilling and just looking at her options.
yeah. They love on your comments too. Talking about that's what's so much there. Right. But this is something I was feeling right here. Right after that, unfortunately, the earthquake happened. They dropped the pizza. I would have been mad at my homeboy bringing a bunch of pizza, but I just have to comment. He gonna dust off. He gonna dust the sand off. I'll just not start it. Bro, there was 72 other slices. There was a much more cleaner that you could have got, but he gonna get the sandy
like,
one.
No, we still out here. We still outside. Earthquake.
I love the energy, man. Just get another slice.
No, you cannot graze over Issa eyeballing them and her like, are they fucking?
Oh yeah. Right. My fault.
That took me out for her to be sizing them up and just like. I really was about to get all types of disappointed in Issa and how she was handling herself because I was like, boo, we over 30. We not moving like this. If you feel some type of way about Nathan, just come out and say that shit. We don't have time for this.
Yeah, okay. We need more women out there like you, I mean, there's always jokes on social media how women shoot their shot. Which is like, not shooting a shot.
Oh my god! Like, look at me! I'm giving you eye contact. And you missed it. I just shoot my shot.
I just blinked at you twice. You can't read my mind.
No, you're supposed to do that.
Yeah. I know you're joking, but some of y'all are, for real about that. But anyway, but this was I like this conversation right here afterwards when they're trying to go to the bar. And to be honest, I have to be honest though. One of the things that kind of rubbed me the wrong way about this episode is the acting. And it may be from Ryan Davis and also either his brother or cousin that came later on. There were just a number of scenes that just didn't seem genuine to me. And while the conversation in this car, that's the wrong picture, and this car is real, it also seemed fake at the same time. And so that's just kind of my gripe. I don't know how you feel about that, but I did like the fact that old dude in the back was like, hey, what would it be? How would it be, man, if I end up dating your girl's girl? And he was like, oh no, Issa's not my girl. She is all over the place. I don't know. I just love his commentary. I kind of, just look at his face. He over it. He just like, man, this chick here tripping.
He's over it.
You know what I'm saying? She, she wanted to be friends. I respected her boundaries. And we talked about it last week. How, hey, why don't you spend a night? And and all of that, and she crying in his mouth, and he like she all over the place, don't know what she want.
You feel some type of way about her crying in his mouth.
Yeah, For real. I do. I do. I do.
Oh
I do.
man,
I
I
do.
like the fact that also Nathan, because we have had a few episodes, especially from the past, of him just kind of, eating out of her hand, just constantly,
Yeah.
like he was really trying. And now that he's not, I'm just hoping that this is Issa really realizing, her feelings for Nathan, and he's just not a second choice, because that would just whole ass just break my whole spirit.
Mm.
But I like the fact that he's, standing in it. Like, I wasn't gonna be there. I'm not, you giving cry on your shoulder energy. I'm not here to give you that. I'm not
Yeah.
here to be, you're in your friend zone and be here for those type of situations. You wanted your space. I'm respecting that. You didn't want me.
Right. I love it. I love it. So it seems like you kind of count on them to get together. Like you want it to happen. That's what
Yeah,
it seemed like.
I want it to happen for the right reasons though. I am just hoping, because you gotta remember last season she was like dodging,
Yeah.
like nope, like I'm with Lawrence, like I just want nothing past, I value you as a friend and I want you to be in my life, and just in that. So now for it to just be a whole, like, it wouldn't have been the case if that baby wasn't on the table. You would still be with Lawrence. So, it's kind of like, what's so alluring about Nathan now that wasn't there before?
I got you. I got you. I got you. Okay,
Yeah.
well, we definitely gonna see. We definitely gonna see.
Yeah.
But they're in the car too. This dude tripping, talking about he getting multiple cell phones, trying to be off the grid, and
Yes.
look, I'm laughing at her face. Also, I love the
I love
assistant.
her.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's funny as hell. Yeah, keep bringing her back. I don't know
Hmm.
why her, and it's just random. Like, why is her nose bleeding? Is that like a thing that am I missing something? Just like we also gonna make a nose bleed too. You know what I'm saying? Like, let us
It's
know in
so
the chat,
random.
y'all. Are we missing something?
Hmm.
What's up, Pops? In the building. I gotta shout him out.
Hey.
But yeah, I love her. So I don't know her name. If
Hmm.
y'all know the actress's name, I could look it up on IMDb because I am here. But yeah, I like her. So I want to
Yes,
keep
I
seeing her.
do. I can't think of her name, but I do follow her on Instagram. She's more of a comedian. She's very funny.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, y'all let us know what her name is down below. But I love the friendship here between them two and the car, Molly and Issa. She's trying to determine if or what's
Yeah.
going on with Nathan, and if she's
Acting young.
yeah.
Acting young. We don't have time.
Oh, go
Oh,
ahead.
this pisses
Speak
me
on it.
off.
Speak on it. Speak on it. Speak on it. Speak on it. Go ahead.
I
I
was
want,
bothered. Like, you said a text message. Girl, just ask, are you, sleeping with Nathan? Turn around. She's right there.
that's
Like,
not
you
inappropriate.
using, once again, we don't have time to be calculating what's appropriate and what's not. Like, time waits for nobody. If you are trying to legitimately be with Nathan and you see some titties in his face about to take him off somewhere on this beach, you better go do what the hell you need to do. Like, you, once again, she loves using Molly. No, I'm not even going to say that. I did like the fact that Molly didn't sit there and, kind of toy with her in those text messages. She just turned like, okay, yeah, you
True.
sleeping with
True.
Nathan?
True.
I don't have
True.
time for
True.
this, Issa. And she kept, kind of pushing her. What are you going to do, Issa? What are you going to do to fix it? You going to do something about it? Girl, do something besides sit and be with your feelings. Like, we
Yeah.
grown. Stop.
Okay, okay. Well, okay. So Molly, you like Molly, but you're not feeling Issa. Issa needs to grow up or
I'm
whatever.
gonna always love Issa. I love the girls. I just want Issa to have some grown woman energy and just really go for it. Like,
I
girls,
give you, yeah,
stop.
I give you that. I give you that. And I remember what I was trying to say earlier with Kelly, because I just thought about her when this picture right here. So
Mm-hmm.
I just said you're liking Molly. I am too. I'm liking Kelly too because Issa's tripping in this episode, but I like Kelly earlier because she gave her the drink. She was like, "Here's a drink. You need to loosen up because
Yeah.
she was tripping balls." And so Molly and Kelly coming through in the clutch while Issa tripping, worried about who's smashing who.
Molly
So
trying to get some from
yeah,
old dude in the
yeah,
back
she
seat, said
is.
he couldn't wait to slap her face. Like,
Yeah, yeah, man. We gonna get the. Oh, I don't even have them dang pictures, but yeah, yeah. He was trying to get up in there. That got you
I
excited. I
love that
see.
comment. Me as a woman, I this is
Oh, hold
like
on. You love what comment? What
the
was that?
comment about the fade. Like, I am in love with a good fade. I am a fade. This is maybe like the first year or so of me having hair. I normally have a fade, and
Oh,
brothers be
okay.
trying to play women with no fade. Like, I don't have nothing to grab or rub on. Like, why you playing? Just smack you rub my bald head, I'm gonna rub yours. You brush my fade, I'm gonna brush yours. Smack the fade and line me up. So I was for the comment.
Oh shit. Okay, I ain't never heard it like that. Smack the fade and line me up.
That's what he said in the backseat.
Right.
He was like, I can't wait to line her up.
Well,
Yeah,
hey,
she
ladies
was
out there, let the guys know. Next time he back there, say yeah.
slap
Ladies,
the fade, line
slap.
me up.
Yeah, I want ladies. Tell your man when he back there next time to slap the fade and line you up. Just get the reaction. Get the reaction. Share it online. Let's get some laughs. Let's get some giggles. That's that insecure. That's that insecure energy. But
Yes.
that's what's up. That's what's up. So, now in my little recap that I did, you see this right here. They're at the bar, and that's when the H-Town song came on. And
Yes.
this is when I love the song. I know I'm pretty sure you feel some type of way. That's your hood.
Dude, I
what
wasn't even by the TV, but I heard it and I went, "Who? Mike Jones?" I wasn't nowhere near, but
Nice.
I just knew what it was.
Nice. Now, this is actually a complaint of mine.
Oh snap!
Because right after, I mean, this scene kind of genuine right here, the reaction to the song. But what I was talking about earlier was when Nathan heard the song, he was like, "Oh," he didn't say that's my jam, but he was like, "That's my H-Town joint." I'm like, "You just sound ridiculous." It was cringy to me.
There always seems to be a need. Anytime that we have Nathan in the episode, they make sure to let us know Nathan is from H-Town. Nathan is from H-Town. They put some H-Town in there somewhere. Yeah, it's like necessary at this point. There's the H-Town reference.
I just didn't like it. Yeah. Oh, bro. Like,
I feel you. I gave him a pass though, because I thought at first, like, so you mean to tell me in LA they just randomly played that? But he was like, "Oh no, you requested that?" And he was like, "Yeah, of course I requested." Like, okay, like, at least he requested it, and it wasn't just supposed to be some random, like, "Oh, this is a Nathan episode, so we gonna put in some 281-330-8004."
There you go. I love it. I love it.
It was requested. It was requested.
What I've been trying to do, since we both screwheads, and what that means is we listen to Chopped and Screw. We both, down south here in Texas. I've been trying to find some non-copyrighted screw music to play for our intros for the show, but everything is copyrighted or whatever. And so, but I'm gonna try to do it for at least one episode. But yeah, Nathan, you're cringy, man. You're cringy, and so I just really wasn't feeling that right there. But here's your girl Molly on the prowl, feeling the tats, making it obvious that I want you to spread them cheeks. Also, what kind of logo is on his jersey? I'm just curious.
I do not know. Okay. I didn't see. You would have to go. I think it was more visible in the last picture with them all sitting around at the table versus this picture right here.
I got you. But yeah, this dude, he tripping though. He worried about his pussy cat instead of her cat. And that they could have wrote that better. Like, I don't think there's a guy in the world that's going I gotta go home and let my cat out.
Yeah, like, I gotta go let my cat out.
Come on,
man. Mr. Jingles is nice though. Yeah. You should still come through.
Yeah, I mean, guys miss opportunities here and there, and it over our heads, but not like we could have got a better line of dialogue in my opinion with that one. I was kind of mad at that, but oh well, maybe
they were trying to get the jokes in anywhere they could slip a joke. Right. They were like, we're gonna put it in there.
Right. We actually got one coming up here in a second. Actually, it was one that Ryan made earlier. It was one of those, like, as the scene is transitioning to another one, and it's like it's like not behind the scenes, but like kind of like an undertone, under breath. I can't remember. If I remember, later on, I'll bring it up. But
it may not be about Jason Derulo.
What you mean?
I hope it's not that one.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Now, I asked you. I can't remember if this is his brother or his cousin. Y'all hear me out? Cousin. Gotcha. I got you. He was kind of iffy for me too, or whatever. How did you feel about him? And
the cousin? That was
was kind of left field. I did, like getting a little bit more, insight, since this was, Nathan's episode, but it was kind of giving me, what we were getting in those first two episodes,
just, you know, blatantly introducing us to new characters. You know, if he had, you know, maybe mentioned, and of course, you know, he did make it to say, you know, you don't know about these cousins because, you know, I never mentioned them. I lived with them before I lived with Asian Bay. And it's just like, oh, well, you know, they're just there to, you know, give us a little bit more insight. But it was very random. It was like, oh, you got cousins now?
Yeah. And you can. I kind of like how it was obvious that you can kind of tell that the relationship wasn't the best.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, because there was a lot of awkward silences from Nathan during this point. I didn't really like the fact that the wife, I guess sister-in-law, or
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's what you would call it.
And then I remember her name, but don't remember. Her name was Velma.
She was really, she was
Yes, her name was Velma, like Scooby Doo. I don't know why her name stuck. Because I think it stuck because you could see that there was already some bias on Nathan's part, really feeling like, you know, she was the one that was just, you know, trying to exclude me, kind of keep me away from my cousin. She feels some type of way about me. So her name, you know, really stuck with me.
Right. She kept shooting little shots.
Yes,
stuff
she
like
did.
that. Or, you know, Nathan, he gonna disappear in the wind. And I'm like, come on, man. Like, that's not cool at all. Like, you don't even know, even if y'all had a relationship, like if you knew him, it's still just like not cool. But you are a stranger. Well, I don't want to say stranger, but you're not. I'm not explaining it. I'm not articulating myself the right way. Hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say.
No, I understand. I understand, but I want you to take into consideration that with these being, you know, cousins or, you know, people who know Nathan prior to what we know now, and us not knowing how, you know, he really was acting, you know, with we don't know, you know, what they've seen. So they have a bias because he is known to, you know, each story that we have here with the cousin of them, you know, reminiscing, it all kind of circles back around to Nathan being inconsistent, him running away, him disappearing, him, you know, wearing neutral leaf colors. He's blowing in the wind like a leaf. They just associate him with, you know, not being dependable and disappearing, though we know that, you know, it's because of, you know, the bipolar situation that he has going on, but his family doesn't know anything about that yet.
Tara, you knocked it out the park. Well said. If we was on the other stream, I'll be playing the little sound effects right now, a little DJ thing. So well said, ma'am. And guys, we got 38 people watching right now. I want to thank all of you for watching this late evening. If I can get some thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. Also, shout out to Take's Take. You know, in the chat right now, the logo like Tommy Smith from the Olympics. I got you, man. But thank you for being here, guys. Thank you for being here. And so you know, you know, they're at the table now, they kicking it, you know, doing their thing. Looks like guy over there to the left, you know, he's gonna end up winning the Molly race or whatever, rightfully so. Because dude tripping. But now they on their way to the club. You know, they're trying to have fun and keep the party going. The Uber driver right here looks scared as hell. But you know, hey, maybe that's just her face or his face. I don't know. I don't know what Crenshaw's tripping on though. I don't know what that's about. Hopefully they'll come back and address this. You're doing the most. This is a weird way of you saying thank you for all of the. Do we have any idea like why this is going on?
I felt like that was still an extension of him feeling like he didn't have Issa's full support doing the whole show, and he had to kind of go against the grid and do whatever he wanted to do. And you know that little uneasy look he gave her at the end of that episode, and it's just I feel like that's an extension of that, and he's trying to, you know, kind of put a little slime on her name as to say, you know, it's not as it seems. She's acting like she's, you know, a supportive, you know, of the arts and, you know, black, blah, 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 but she's really not. And he's just kind of trying to throw a little dirt on her name and, you know, she's feeling some type of way. That's what I got from it.
You know, that is dope as hell. I mean, I said dope as hell. I meant to say whack as hell. That is whack as hell for him to act like that. Yes. That's just, yeah. I mean, I was already pissed off at him last week from the way he yelled at her.
Yeah.
You know, he sabotaged the show for one. And then he yelled at her when she came at him correct. And you did kind of give her like the little look like you said. And then you're doing this on social media? Come on. And you're a man, you're a grown man. You know,
yes, I love the assist. It's like, no, we making salary now. We making money. We need to just ignore this. And of course, you know, that ties around to the end of the episode when we get into Nathan and Issa's conversation as far as how she was feeling like, you know, you can't really control what someone else has to say about you.
Man, you on the road. You on the road tonight. I'm loving it. But let's get back to your girl Molly trying to get that fade ran or whatever with your
She
boy
was
or
so
whatever.
excited to get some. I
Man,
was like, yes,
yeah,
Molly.
yeah. It's funny because it was one of I did not hear this the first time I heard the episode. As I was preparing for the show tonight, I heard the comment. She was like, "What is that tattoo or whatever?" And he says like, what do you say? It's a Chinese symbol for good dick or something?
Yes,
Is that good penis?
yes.
I was like, oh, okay, they
Throwback. You
born
remember
with it.
everybody, their mama was getting, Chinese symbols and tattoos. Like, did we really
Yeah.
know what that shit meant? You just go make up, you just get it. Like, what that mean? Like, oh, it's a Chinese symbol for good dick. Like, no, it's not. And you can have miso soup on your arm, and you wouldn't even know.
Right. And I mean, hey, man, game is game. It can be. I heard this gentleman say this online, so I want to give him credit. He'd be popping up on Mr. Lacario channel, but he was like, it can be a question, and you can get 10 different answers to the same question, but all of them are right. And the only reason I say that is, and I say game is game because it worked. This little line.
And
he was
I was sitting on the other side like that worked.
I was surprised because I never in a million years would I've made a comment like that, like on purpose. Well, I may have said some stuff in the past on accident, like, oh man, I need to dial that back, but it worked because he said the Chinese symbol for good dick. Yes. And what did she say? What was her reply?
Did she just smile like, oh yeah, like what's good? Like this is it really good? Us where Molly is mentally, because old Molly, she would have heard that and be like, okay, you are clearly not on my level.
Right.
Let me go find me $1 million man. Right. No, sir. Right. But she's just not taking it serious. Like, I'm not trying to be with you. I'm not trying to marry you. We're gonna sleep together. You're gonna rub my fade, and you're gonna go home.
Rub my fade. Yeah. And she was like, hey, would you like to find out? And I was like, okay, well, I guess it's safe to say that they they got it in. But it didn't work. She was horny, but he won't get a call back. I was surprised. I was like, maybe I need to take a page out of his book or whatever. If that works.
No, don't say that.
I don't. I'm not gonna hit. But I was surprised. It was, they just had to throw in that little funny comedy or whatever. So y'all let us know in the chat how y'all feel about that. If you would say that line or not.
Molly looked ready to go.
Yeah, she was, and so. They're at the club now trying to get it in. What am I thinking about? Trying to get in the club. And things not working out. That was out there for an hour.
Yes.
That's a long time.
All for Jason Derulo, like dude being so amped to see Jason Derulo. That was hilarious. He was so excited. Like, I'll wait out here all day to see TikToking ass Jason Derulo, and he still couldn't get in. He's like, okay, yeah, I can bring one person. Molly, let's go. Everybody else wait.
How you feel about Molly going in and leaving a girl outside though? Well, not by herself. She was with company.
I was going to say, if she was alone, it would have been different. But just because she left her and it was with Nathan, I was like, it's okay. Like, you got to think about how many times Issa done left Molly out there. Like, go all the way back. Anytime she does anything, I'd be like, okay, remember broken pussy. If she want to leave her outside and go on the club, go on in.
Right. Yeah, I felt some type of way about that myself. I'm like, damn, you just but
just left her out there.
I don't know. Could have maybe extended the conversation and sent it to like, I do want to go in with him. Is it cool? Whatever. She's like, bye.
She did say, I will go around and try to let you in.
That's true. It took an hour though. It took an hour. It took an hour because we having a conversation with the cousin right now. He looking disappointed.
He got real serious out of nowhere.
Yeah. So how you feel about this confrontation right here between them? Because Nathan got the truth and it hurt his feelings a bit.
I like that this whole episode, we really, even though it's really funny, we still make it a part to circle back around to his bipolar and, mental illness and, just, I like that that's present here because we don't get a lot of talk of mental illness in shows in general. So just to see, Nathan just trying to change and him going about to tell, Issa the steps he's taking, to help himself and how he wants his family to look at him moving forward. So I do like the fact that even though it's, made for laughs, we are still, making it a point to acknowledge he is dealing with, his bipolar disorder and his family does see him a certain way, but it's still, I was hoping that he would let his family know, but
Yes,
we didn't
yes.
get that because I
Right.
wasn't quite understanding that part with the writing, because he's feeling like, I'm trying to get you guys to see me in a different light, and this, that, and the third. It's just like, no, it wasn't my wife who put you out or asked you to leave. It was me. I live a different kind of life. I'm married, I have children. You can't come in here and run
Leaving
the
the doors
streets and things.
unlocked.
You can't do that. But he did, make it a point to say, well, I was doing that because I'm dealing with, this bipolar disorder and this, that, and the third. So I was kind of like, how do you expect him to identify with you and know, because he says at the end, I can't, get anybody to see me any different. How is he going to see you any different? And he doesn't really know what's going on. You let him
Right.
leave and you didn't really express that.
Yep, that's very annoying. Lack of
Yeah.
communication. I mean, you have,
Yeah.
bro, you're sick, you're ill, you're ill.
Yeah.
That's something you gotta communicate with your family. And I've always talked about. I mean, I'm just big on communication anyway. I think that's just super important, just in everything. And I was also frustrated with Molly and Issa not communicating, and so that's just a big thing. You hit the nail on the head. I was gonna say that, Nathan, you tripping, bro. You need to tell him what the deal is. It's nothing to be
Yeah.
embarrassed about. Y'all just need to open up because he the brother or the cousin is feeling like he won right here, like he really just made a point.
Yeah.
And so yeah, you got to talk. You got to talk, and so
Yeah,
a little
just
walk of
walks
shame.
off. I
Yeah,
did not the walk of shame. I
yeah.
did like, even with them throwing shots at him at the table, the wife, Issa kind of brought it back around to go, it's different now. He helped me, like he's different. She just
Yeah.
kind of showed, that she had his back throughout this
Right,
episode.
right, right. You know what? That's good. I'm glad you brought that up because Issa's a real one for that. She is always coming through, kind of saving people like that at the right time.
Yeah.
Because she did that with Daniel too. She was always like I'm bringing Daniel up again. Always motivating him, trying to bring him up and lift him up. When
Yeah.
he had doubts, she was the one that helped him get into the club. To meet Spider back in what,
Yeah.
season 2 or 3 or 4. I can't. It wasn't season 4, season 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And like that convergence at the stage on the floor. She came over and talked to the friend so Daniel could come over and
Yeah.
talk to
She's
like
very
I'm just
supportive.
yeah. I love that about her character. So shout out
Been
to Issa.
supportive. Even with Lawrence, on the couch trying to figure out his dreams, she been supportive.
Yeah, yeah.
That's Issa.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So Nathan is like, yeah, he need a minute. Hold on, I'm pulling the wrong pictures. Yeah, he walking away. He need a minute. And Issa's out there. And yeah, we're coming up to the end right here. We are coming up to the end. We are coming up to the end. And I thought I had okay, hold on one second. I thought I had a clip that I may want to let me try to see if I can bring this up for you guys real quick. And I think will I be able to do it? Will I be able to do it? I think so. Hold on. Because I want to see. I didn't think the episode was going to end this way, and so I definitely want to know how you feel about it. Y'all let us know how y'all feel about this too. How y'all also feel about the relationship between Nathan and his cousin. But here we go, right here. Okay, then never mind. There's no audio. Oh, so never mind. I can't do that. But we're at the end, and they're opening up to each other and just telling each other how each other's feels. And it says, "Hey, I don't want to be friends with you anymore. I want to be with you." And they end up making out, and the episode ends. And so I didn't see that coming. And you happy? You happy about it? She said yes. She said yes. So you happy about that, huh?
Well, I'm more so happy that Issa just went for it, because we had so much time in this episode of her kind of, moseying around the situation. And for her to just flat out say that was really big for her. And I love that it wasn't awkward. She didn't say anything, just off the grid. It wasn't a funny moment. Like, it was serious. She owned, her energy at that moment. So I did appreciate that. I'm just hoping that, it's for all the right reasons. And it's not just, I'm hoping, even though, we don't know exactly how much time has passed, but I'm hoping enough has passed for this not just to be a rebound relationship for her. And I'm hoping that she just wouldn't do, I'm hoping that she just wouldn't do that to Nathan anyway. But yeah, it's it felt good, because I didn't who else is she gonna be with, Brandon? Who else?
Well,
Lawrence?
yeah, I guess you make a point. What about Daniel?
Oh God, you just got the... Daniel is gone.
What about the security guard? I forgot his name.
No, TSA Bay, everybody,
Yeah.
like, no. The only two people that I did love the energy that she had with Daniel, prior to Nathan, I was hoping that she would, be with Daniel because Daniel was always there for her in this, that, and the third. But after, the conversations that they had, which was really growing pains, because when Daniel was there, she was really just trying to find herself. She was still, at We Got Y'all. She was sleeping on the couch. She was just really all over the place at that point. But he's gone, and we just know the way that gate slammed in his face, and Molly said, "Bye, Daniel." He not coming back. So after that, her fresh start really started with Nathan. Even Daniel was, an old flame. Lawrence was, a 5-year or so relationship. Nathan was fresh, and the only, downfall that they had in the relationship, it wasn't, for lack of trying, lying, cheating. It was because of his mental illness, and he had to go work on that. If it was anything but that, then it would be kind of a no for me. But with it being that, and him really owning that and admitting to it and going to work on himself, why not be with Nathan? What's wrong with Nathan?
Can't argue with that, man.
Okay.
Can't argue with that. I'm gonna let you make it. Well said. Well said. Well, guys, y'all let us know down in the chat, in the comments, whether you're watching this via live or on the replay, what you thought about this episode. Did it live up to your expectations? Did it meet your expectations, exceed them? Did it fall below? Are you feeling the show so far? Are you not? Are you happy with the way things are going? And what do you think is going to happen next episode, in episode 5, and just the end of the season? And who do you want to see Issa end up with? Who do you want to see Molly end up with? Who do you want to see Kelly end up with, if anybody? Let us know down in the comment section below. Let's get this conversation going and keep it flowing. And Tara, this was very fun doing this with you tonight. Just to let all of you guys know, we will be doing this again, same time, same place, next week, Sunday, 10 p.m. CST. We will be going live for episode 5. Also, before we head out of here, Tyra, is there anything that you have any final thoughts, any final words, and also is there anything that you want to promote on your channel or outlets?
Well, nothing. As far as the show, I'm looking forward to episode 5. It looks like we're going to get more of a serious tone, and this is, we might get another Molly type of episode. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that's all about. As far as my channel, we will be getting into the Players Club this week. So that should be a whole lot of fun, a whole lot of gyrating, shaking, and rapping on my channel. So please come over for that. That's going to be fun. I will be giving my best Diamond Players Club Lisa Ray impersonation.
Nice. I got you. And so, guys, as far as I'm concerned, I did a live yesterday for Disney Plus Day, talked about Zazie Beetz, James Samuel not wanting to use the N-word in his movie, The Harder They Fall. Excuse me. Also, Disney Plus Day. And I'm going to chop up some other videos. Tomorrow, I will be giving you guys my review for King Richard. Great film. I'll go ahead and tell you that. I will make sure that it is up tomorrow. Later on in the week, you will get my review for Red Notice and what is it? Red Notice, the Home Sweet Alone movie, and also the Kevin Hart movie, True Story with Wesley Snipes. I'll be reviewing that as well. And so Mara said Nathan can go. Also, guys, some of y'all were complaining. Oh yes, and Tyra's videos are a lot of fun. So y'all make sure y'all check it out. And make sure y'all check out Mara's nightwear line as well. You just subscribe to her channel. You can get all that.
As soon as we get out
Yes. Girls need some nightwear. Now some of y'all have complained that when I do my lives, they don't post until 12 hours later. I'm working on that. YouTube is working on. There's a glitch. There's an error. And so what I can do, hopefully it'll post as soon as this is done. But if it doesn't, please follow me on Twitter. My handle is right here on the screen, @justmyopinion84. I still will be able to see the post. I am going to tweet out to YouTube, and I'm going to start doing this with every live, like tagging them. please archive my videos, blah, 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 blah. If you want to help me out, just retweet it. Just retweet it. Just retweet it. Just retweet it. So follow me on social media at Just My Opinion 84. But guys, again, I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in to this Insecure Season 5, Episode 4 live recap. We will be back same time, same place next week. And before you go, don't forget that my name is Brandon Keith Avery. That's Tyra. That's Just Our Opinion. Peace out, and we'll see you next time. And also, don't forget, run that fade.